The head coach sits down and joins us, and we'll get Donnie's thoughts. And Donnie, I know that you were disappointed, and your team also after the Rice game kind of wondered how they come back and play, and kind of a tough first half, and yet you're tied at 29 with 16 to go, and then your team really stepped it up and played really well the final 16 minutes.
Yeah, it really did. You know, it was about defense tonight. You know, they're a well-coached team, and they've been playing as well as anybody in our league, Mark. We knew that coming in, and they really jammed things up in the middle. And, you know, we started Marcus out the point guard, and we were playing a big lineup, so we needed to loosen up the middle and make some outside shots. And, you know, we had some good looks, I thought, in the first half, but we didn't make some shots. So the second half, we moved them around a little bit, got Romsa back into the lineup there in the second half, and I thought he gave us a spark, got Marcus off the ball, gave him a chance to run around and draw some attention to open that middle up a little bit, and we were able to slice Isaiah in there a few times to get some easier buckets. But we won the game with defense tonight. You know, we held them to 45 points, and, you know, we had 13 assists on 3 turnovers. That was a big thing that we talked about on Thursday and Friday, is taking care of the basketball and getting stops. And we did that tonight.
Just those 3 turnovers. You mentioned Isaiah Sykes. I don't know what he doesn't do, Donnie. At 21 and 11, he had 5 offensive rebounds. He had some amazing drives. Kind of describe what Isaiah did tonight.
Yeah, and you know, we even switched him on Streeter there at the end of the game. Romsa was guarding him, and they were taking us off the dribble. So, you know, I put him on him to try to defer him from getting in the paint. But he gives us great energy. He makes toughness plays, and this was a grind-out physical battle. We knew it was going to be an ugly game, and, you know, we had to win by offensive rebounding. We had 18 of those tonight, Mark, and I think we gave up 1 offensive rebound in the second half.
Marcus Jordan has struggled, Donnie. In the first half, he still kind of struggled, and yet in the second half, he had 7 points, didn't turn the ball over, played all 40 minutes, and I think we can't let that go. He's played a ton of minutes. He needed him tonight, and kind of assess, you know, what Marcus did in this ball game.
Yeah, I thought Marcus was more aggressive tonight, which I liked. You know, he took some shots. He was 1 for 6 in the first half, but I thought he had some good looks. We need him to take more shots and get him more aggressive. Did play him 40 minutes because I had to play him all 20 in the first half, but I kept looking and saying, hey, you need a break, and he kept saying, no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. So we felt that he wasn't hurting us from being fatigued, and we played him through it. So, but I'm proud of him. Hopefully we'll get a little rest here. We got 2 days here to prepare for Memphis, and we'll be right back at it.
Had to do some things in the first half without using A.J. or Josh in that first half, and Casey Wilson gave you, again, a few more minutes and had some different lineups out there. Kind of assess how your team handled that first half with a different type of rotation.
Well, I thought we did good. I thought we, you know, was very limited on some of the stuff we can run offensively, because I'm asking, you know, Tristan Spurlock to play the 2, and now he's playing the 4, and he was versatile, and he had some good looks that didn't go down for him right off. I know he hit a 3 to start off, but I thought P.J. come in, gave us some good energy there when he was in the game, and Casey, and even Rod Days come in and gave us a good 6 minutes. I think he had 3 rebounds while he was in there. It was good to get Rod in there, and so those guys gave us good minutes. You know, the game was close, is what we were hoping. We were right there close to halftime before we made some adjustments.
Well, again, you wanted to get a win for a lot of reasons, kind of a mental game to get back in the flow of things. Now you're 20-8. 20 is a special number in college basketball, but it was a good win. And as you said, not that extra day. We got a Tuesday game. Memphis won today at Marshall. They got a chance to win the league on Tuesday, but it's also an opportunity for your team. You know what a game Wednesday is against Memphis, what it means to get a win, could put you back in the bubble, chasing all that stuff.
Absolutely. All you can do is ask for opportunity, Mark, and we're going to have that on Tuesday. And I think, you know, the thing I'm proud about our team, had been easy for it to tuck our heads after the loss against Rice. We were so disappointed how we finished the game, but I was very proud of how our guys come back, responded to coaching, and played tonight. And now we put ourselves in a position to control our destiny again with being able to play a top team in Memphis.
Congrats on the win, Coach.
Thanks, Mark.
Donnie Jones sharing some thoughts, and Isaiah Sykes going to sit down and join us next. All this guy did was go for 21 points tonight, along with 11 rebounds, and was just outstanding. And Z sits down and joins us. Coach talked about defense before the game, and you guys came out and had a good intensity tonight. Was that the key, you think, Isaiah, in the game?
Yeah, I think it gave us a key. These last couple of practices, the last 3 days, was more focused on defensively and staying in front. So we knew it was going to come down to a game where we was going to need stops, and today we executed that on the defensive end.
Is there anybody you didn't guard tonight?
I just go out and guard whoever the coach tell me to guard and try to do my best.
Some of your plays in the second half were outstanding. Give me your thoughts as opportunities came in the second half for you tonight.
Coach told me to look to be aggressive.
I'll cut you off. Watch the block here on our replay monitor of you skying there. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's something we practice. The guard runs down and cut him off, and we try to go get that.
You were talking about your offensive looks tonight.
Our team just did a good job of coming down the stretch, executing. Keith, Marcus, Rumps, we was all aggressive. We limited our turnovers and took what the defense gave us.
You guys were up 2 at the half. It was 29-29, and then you had the lead at 8 and 10. They matched it for 4 straight possessions. That'd be frustrating. Then you guys got some stops. What'd you guys do defensively?
We just came down to it was going to come down to tough plays, 50-50 balls. We knew we had to get all of them. You know, UTEP is great. They got great size and athleticism, so we knew we was going to have to grind and box out and get all the 50-50 balls to come down for us to get a win. Without A.J. and Josh in the first half, you knew that you and Marcus played more minutes. He played 40, you played 38. How do you conserve energy in the course of a game, or you just say, hey, got to go play? I mean, that's where our fans kick in. You know, you get winded, and then you got the crowd coming on cheering. You get a good play, just give you a boost of energy, and it makes you want to keep going. Speaking of that, now you're 15-1 at home. How important was it, just from a psychological standpoint? You know that game at Rice was a game you guys would love to have back. How important was it to get this one tonight? We got a big one in Memphis on Tuesday now. Yeah, it was very important. As we all, even if it was another game, it would have been important. The next game is always the most important game. You can't look ahead. You can't look back. You got to just focus on that game. We go to Memphis. They got a chance to win the conference title Tuesday. It's a chance to win and maybe get back and all that NCAA talk. Some thoughts going to Memphis on Tuesday? We just got to come out, be ready to compete, and come out like we did today and be ready to compete and execute down the stretch. The NBA All-Stars are in town. This guy played like an All-Star tonight. Congrats, Isaiah Sykes. Appreciate it. 21 points, 11 rebounds. Back to wrap up the broadcast in a moment of the UCF IMG Sports Network.
Do you have any idea just how much energy it takes to be a UCF Knight? Think about it. You've got this heavy helmet with this visor, so you can bang heads with the opponent. You've got these enormous shoulder pads to block incoming blows from incoming foes. And you've got all this body armor you've got to lug around in the heat of battle. And in Orlando, it's scorching hot. So I reach for my cold, refreshing bottle of T.G. Lee milk. Ah, instant energy. T.G. Lee Dairy, the official milk of the University of Central Florida Knights.
Late for the game,